Hey Aquarius, welcome to your June 2021 Money, Career, and Biz reading with me, Stella Wilde. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, your general energies of business, money, career, June 2021. So welcome to the channel, or welcome back as the case may be. It is all about giving you the intuitive information you need to manifest your wildest dreams. And remember, since these are general readings, you need to apply the energies to your personal situation. And these are energetic possibilities, not probabilities. In the description, you'll find the links to the tarot decks I am using in this reading. You will find a link to my services page if you'd like to book a private reading with me. And you'll also find a link for my free astrology calendar. So check out the description to the video. All right, Aquarius, let's get into your reading. I'm going to start with this deck, no reversals, to get the general feel and flow of the energies. And then I will be pulling from a brand new Oracle deck and the Bold and Bodacious Tarot and a Motivation Manifesto. All right, let's see what we have for you, Aquarius, money, career, and biz. The Judgment card and what is on the bottom, the Knight of Cups. Okay, so you really want to have some sort of fresh infusion of emotional energy into your money, career, and biz life. You would like a change, a change for the better, Knight of Cups. But it's more emotional. Like, I got to pull some more cards, but it may be that you just want to do something different that you feel more passionate about, more excited about, more emotionally fulfilled about. So Judgment's interesting. It can be about decisions, but also, thank you, Ariel. Also, there can be some sort of news coming in. Now, this news may come around the 20th of the month when we're in Cancer season. I think we slip into Cancer season on the 20th. I'd have to double check that, but of June. So, because we have the Knight of Cups here. But this also can be some sort of important meeting as well that gives you some sort of perspective on how you can change your life and bring in some fresh energy into your money, career, and biz world. So let's see what else we have. There could be a decision that you are going to make to do just that. Sagittarian energy, Temperance, a card of balance, patience, and change. Wow, another card of balance here. Justice, Libra energy, contracts. What is going on, Aquarius? Emperor. All of these major arcanas. Eight of Swords, okay. Page of Swords. And the Lovers. Wow. Wow, I feel one more. The wheel. So I was like, my fingers were like going, I think one more. Oh, wow. Aquarius, this is intense. All these major arcanas, this is going to be an important month for you, but I am feeling it's going to be after the 20th of the month. So we'll discuss, because we started out, this is the very first card we got. And there's big emotional sea change, big shift coming for you, courtesy of the universe. You have been wanting to shift out of something where you have been stuck. You may not, know how to fix the problem. There's some sort of problem. I think the problem, like I said, is just, it's maybe not so much about the money. Notice we don't have anything about money here. It's more about how you're feeling emotionally about what you're doing. Knight of Cups. So, and wanting a breath of fresh air. Judgment, a new life, something exciting. So, but with the Eight of Swords smack dab in the middle of all this energy, it's like you have not seen a way to make that happen for yourself up to this point. However, if you just hang in there, I think by the end of this month, the universe, because look, here it is going to make the wheel turn and bring you the change that you want. Now, it is possible. I'm not going to read these exactly in like it's a timeline like this. I'm going to look at this all holistically. There could be news, Page of Swords, that comes in Gemini season. Here's the Lovers on that new moon solar eclipse, the 10th, which is when that solar eclipse is. So it's this news that helps you take off the blindfold and helps you see a new way forward of how you can create what you want in your money, career, and business life with that fresh energy. So pay attention, particularly around the eclipse. Now, Mercury is retrograde then, as I said. So take the information on board, see what comes in, but my advice would be do not make any changes at that time. Try to table it until we can get at least to the 20th, preferably to the 20th, after the 22nd. If you can wait until the Capricorn full moon on the 24th, I think that would be better. All right, but I think the point is here that this information is going to help get you unstuck and it's going to empower you. The Emperor is here to take charge and know what direction you finally want to go in and how you want this transformation to happen in your life. So Temperance is changing from one state to another. It can be about patience, balance, etc. I feel like you may have even had this idea, this yearning. I'm almost feeling it's a yearning because the Knight of Cups came out. It's a yearning you had this yearning since December. But for whatever reason, just couldn't quite get it happening yet. All right? But it's going to happen. It's going to happen. The information is going to come in. You got to be open to it, though. You've got to take off the blindfold. Also, I mean, if you're not willing to see what this information is, if you're not willing to look at the signs, the symbols, because it may not come in a traditional message form like, an email. I mean, it could. The Page of Swords is here. It could come from somebody you care about deeply and in a conversation with them. Since the Lovers is here, they give you some sort of epiphany, some sort of, kick in the rear, maybe even. Okay. But it's ultimately to get your butt in gear. Could be a Leo involved also with this, helping you. But be open to the information that is coming in. It's going to help you take charge. I do feel there is a legal matter. There is something about a contract. There is something about, this is what I'm feeling. There are not going to be any half measures with this, is what I'm feeling, because of all these major arcanas. Either you're in or you're not in. And because you're going to go all in, or you're likely to go all in, you got to make sure that all the legal stuff is signed, sealed, and delivered. For some of you, what you've been wanting to do, but you just couldn't find the way forward to do it, is start your own business. That, for me, is exactly what this is. Emperor and the Justice. You could also, it's possible, yes. I was going to say something else, but yes, I think that you have been really yearning for more independence. That can also be what the Emperor is, and more balance in your life. And perhaps you have been working all hours. You're just like nonstop. I mean, you can do that when you're an entrepreneur too, but at least you have more control over your schedule. And maybe that's the thing you're tired of, that you have been wanting to change, to transform, and to bring more balance into your life, more work-life balance. So it is important that you do get all the legal ramifications, paperwork, etc. in line. But I am feeling very strongly for some of you, it is going to involve this big leap, this big decision to invest in something that is near and dear to your heart, the Lovers. And I think one of the things that may have been going on for some of you with this Eight of Swords, because notice she has a boulder over her heart. There could have been something where you were just not allowing yourself to admit how unhappy you were, how much you needed a change, and how much you really want to be doing something more meaningful for yourself. Aquarius, you are so good at helping out other people, serving your community, serving your community. And that's all well and good. But I think with this strong Emperor energy here, And even with this Lovers, it's like you want more of the energy to be also about what's good for you. There's been, I think, what I'm feeling, I feel like there's been some selfless energy that's been going on, which is, again, all well and good. But I think that you'd like to also serve your community, but also do it in a way that is more also personally rewarding. You just need a change, but one in which you're much more in charge. So no half measures, go all in. There is also possibly something involving some sort of writing, teaching, sales, networking, publishing venture also that's connected with this as well. So you may even, I mean, with the Libra here and with this energy, the Gemini, you don't have to go it alone. I mean, you have 2 cards here of partnership, so to speak. But if you do take somebody else on board with this new business or project that you want to do, make sure at the end of the day, you're more in control of it. You're in control of it and not the other person. Because like I said, I think that you have been too much at the mercy of other people, other situations, etc. And it's time for you to make an emotional change that's based much more on what you want and what you can be in control of. So I don't want you to get into a situation where you're giving your power away somehow. So another person may be a benefit to you. I mean, that's possible too. They could just be a benefactor, a help. It may not even be that they're any part of your business, but somebody may have your back, a good friend, a partner, that type of thing. Because like I said, the Emperor, you got to do it. It's very much you want to be the ringleader of this new phase of your life. The universe has a really interesting twist of fate lined up for you. And I think it's going to be one that you're going to really rise to the occasion and enjoy. But make sure you open up your eyes and your heart to see it and to feel it. It's really interesting, Aquarius, because we got some similar energies for you last month as well. So, all right, let's see what else we have going on for you. Lost compass, getting back to integrity. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Wow. That was very powerful. The number 35 here. The universe comes after the Lovers. The Lovers can be, it doesn't have to just be about a love relationship. The Lovers can be about alignment. Can it be about the yin, the yang, the masculine, the feminine, the full integrity, the full alignment of both sides of you, the animus, the anima, etc. So if there has been, look at the wheel and the wheel. This wheel is going to make sure that you get back to what is really right for you to be doing. Like I said, there's a yearning you have been having, but somehow you lost your way. I mean, that's what this is about. So lost compass, you lost your sense of direction. And you kept on keeping on. That was good. You kept on keeping on, but you didn't see something. So, all right, let's clarify that with the bold and bodacious. So you're going to get back to integrity. You're going to get back to the real you, the true you, what makes you really happy. And like I said, with that Emperor, being in charge of your life. All right, let's see what we have. We have the Moon card. So there's some things you're not seeing. Confusion, emotional confusion. Magician, gorgeous. And let's pull one more. Look at these major arcanas again. This is unbelievable. Are you kidding me? Are you just kidding me right now? Okay. So, wow. So yes, there is going to be a little of this. And there has been this, if we're asking about this lost compass getting back to integrity. You went through a period, I think, Aquarius, of some confusion, some doubt, some kind of, in the rut thinking. You got in a rut, 8 of Swords. And you just kind of got in a comfort zone. But like I said, you had that yearning. So you're coming out of this, but there may still, during Mercury retrograde, there may still be elements of this emotional stuff to just kind of work through. And really admit to yourself exactly the fact that, when this message comes in, I got to be alert to it. I got to be open to the change. I got to be open to manifesting a brand new path for myself that is fully aligned with my power and what I want, Magician. So you're going to do it. I mean, I really feel it. Look at this. I mean, it's coming in. And this is July. I mean, this is technically can be July too for me, Cancer energy. But I feel we go from this Cancer energy of confusion to Cancer energy of being triumphant. So this is what you're working through, as I said, during Mercury retrograde. Let's hide that because we don't need to see that anymore. You're over that. But you're manifesting a gorgeous victory for yourself in this new path that you're going to open up. And because you're going to step into it. You're going to listen to the universe. You're going to get yourself back into alignment. You're going to step out of this and you're going to move forward with confidence. This is about, Magician and the Emperor combined. This is a powerhouse of just manifesting into existence whatever your will wants. So make sure you know exactly what that is. And that's why that moon is there. And that's why we have that, 8 of Swords as well. Because if you don't know what you want, how can you manifest it? I just feel, though, you haven't been admitting to yourself what you want. How badly also maybe you need this change emotionally. So you're doing it. This is also your special skills and talents. There's something you're going to be tapping into in a brand new way. Make the plans of how you might want to do that and present it to the world. And then in July, it's go time. Here you go. So very, very nice. And whatever you're going to be doing, you're going to be playing, I feel you're going to be playing a bigger role in the world. All these major arcanas, you're going to be showing up so much more in your world, more powerful, more aligned. Not that you weren't before, but the 7 here, the Chariot, it can't, for me, and with this Magician here too, it's like people are going to just notice how powerful you are, how you get things done, your radiance, your essence, that you are not somebody to be trifled with. You are a powerful creator. So, and that power that you have is going to help you bring in this brand new path. So I love this for you because you want very badly this emotional renaissance. And you're going to get it, I think, on your own terms. But, we manifest more and we manifest better when the pieces of ourselves are brought into alignment and integrity. So you got this. All right, let's see what we have here with this motivation manifesto. What else is going on for you, Aquarius? Wow, that was so powerful. And the general reading I did for you in May, remember all those major arcanas that came out? I mean, that blew me away. This blew me away also. There's just some last few little things you're shifting out of. That's all. But lots of good energy here. Without self-mastery, we are slaves to fear, impulse, and conformity. With self-mastery, joy, greatness, and transcendence are ours. So that is what's happening for you this month. That Chariot, that Emperor, and the Magician, that is self-mastery. You are going to claim what is divinely right for you, and you're going to bring in greater joy, transcendence and greatness into your life. You're going to transcend any of that stuff that hasn't been emotionally fulfilling for you anymore. And you're going to be on a whole new trajectory. So very, very nice. So that use the Mercury, yeah, I always say use the energies, use the Mercury retrograde period to look deep within with that moon card. Really scour your emotional landscape and see what little pieces you still have to, self-mastery, you have to master, get rid of, or do whatever you need to do with that so that when the energy shifts, you're ready to hit the ground running. All right, Aquarius, leave me a comment. Let me know how this energy is resonating for you. What are you looking forward to manifesting on this new path? Love you guys so much. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Stella Wilde signing out.